Today we are at the OC Fair, also known as the Orange County Fair, and today we're going to look at what the Carnival has to offer this year and some unique and bizarre foods that I kind of want to try. So join me as we explore this OC Fair, but first let's get a bite to eat. First up here we are going to be trying Chicken Charlie's, and they have a special chicken and waffle, but it's not how your typical chicken and waffle with a fried chicken and your waffle to the side. They've decided to combine it together and make it a chicken and waffle on a stick. Check out the chicken and waffle on a stick. It's pretty big, but like I mentioned, it is a chicken tender that is cooked right into the waffle iron with the waffle. Just check this out. The chicken tender is pretty solid. It's a little bit drier since it is fried and then probably cooked over again. As a combo though, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not your deep fried chicken with a waffle, how it's supposed to be, but this isn't a too bad alternative. This is just an okay alternative for the price. Probably wouldn't pay it again, but I'm glad at least I did try this once. And I'll probably give this chicken and waffle on a stick a 5.5 out of 10. Next up, since this is a very extremely hot summer day, at the same place they are offering a chicken sandwich ice cream, which is a glazed donut on top with Fruity Pebbles, your chicken tender, ice cream, and another donut. Let's check this out. I'm very conflicted by this. The chicken patty is very dull. Sounds like those microwavable chicken patties. It's not just a regular glazed donut apparently. It's a jelly-filled glazed donut. That I'd give a hard pass. Probably give that like a 2 out of 10. Just because the jelly-filled donut was a surprise. The patty was very dull and lame. But now, I also got a triple decker Krispy Kreme donut sandwich. Hopefully this one's a lot better than the ice cream chicken sandwich. Oh, this is good. I was skeptical of this burger, especially since the last two items weren't the best. I don't understand. That's the chicken restaurant booth thing, and their chicken falls a little bit flat, so I wasn't even sure if they'll get their burger right, but their meat is really good. And with the glazed donut on top, it is surprisingly very good. So now that we have gotten a bite to eat, it is time to explore the OC Fair. The fair is divided into subsections. That way you don't get lost and confused. Kind of like I was in the very beginning of this place. Start off exploring this fair by checking out the livestock section of the fair. Here we have 3 different booths that you get to go inside with paid admission, besides the paid admission you already do at the OC Fair. For $2, you get to go inside the snake exhibit, which is a couple of large snakes inside a giant tank. And then another separate admission is in order to feed a couple of birds. That way you are surrounded by them. Then finally, you also get to see a large alligator. While technically those animals were part of the carnival section, but around the corner is a livestock section, so I didn't include it as part of the livestock section. But nonetheless, now we're officially here at the livestock section. And then here at the livestock section, it is what it suggests, and you get to see some livestock, such as right here at the barn south, where you get to meet a bunch of cows and even get to pet them if you want to. Then we have a giant tent that is filled with nothing but lamb, sheep, and goats. And then here at the livestock barn from the east, they do have a bunch of rabbits here that are in cages that unfortunately you cannot pet unless there's someone on the outside holding one. Those are the only rabbits that you can pet here. And then here at the livestock section, right passing the animals, there is a pig racing section that is a free show that you get to watch. And the final thing that is here at the livestock that is worth noting is the final tent where there's nothing but swine/pigs. So that is it for the livestock section. It's now time to check out the carnival, starting off with this skyline, which will lead you from the carnival to this kids section of the carnival. It is a non-stop moving zip line, so you gotta kind of hop on real quick if you want to get on. So the carnival section is like your typical carnival section with a bunch of rides that require tickets and a bunch of games that you could win prizes on. So for this section, I will just be talking about some of the highlighted rides. Starting off with this La Grande XL, which as you can see is a giant Ferris wheel. It doesn't describe how tall it is, but it takes 22 semi-trailers to transport it. It takes 10 days to install it and weighs over 600,000 pounds. So this is seriously a very large, like it says in the game, Grande XL Ferris wheel. For all you Halloween creeps, there is the Creep Show, which is like a carnival creep show. It kind of explains it. Not sure exactly what's on the inside of the ride because I'm not paying for tickets today, unfortunately. But I did want to point out this very cool goblin here that you can take a photo with and reenact as if you're trapped inside the cage. Like, will nobody help me, free me from this beast? Which honestly does remind me kind of like a gremlin, just oversized. Or maybe even the hobgoblin. They even have their very own log ride here at the OC Fair, which is kind of a mix of Jaguar and the log ride at Knott's Berry Farm. People, I just want to let you guys know there's no need to storm Area 51 anymore. Just come to the OC Fair. They have their own UFO and alien abduction here. Then the final large ride that I really need to talk about here for the carnival section, it's called the Titan. If you guys remember, it was kind of like the Knott's ride that you used to pay for by where they have that new stage at. So other than those huge, noticeably different rides, the carnival is basically like any other carnival you've probably been to. And now we are in the middle of the fair called the main mall. So here at the main mall we have the hangar, which is a concert venue. And even though you could find food throughout the entire fair, the center of the main mall has most of the food that you'll be able to find throughout the fair, with of course a couple of exceptions. Also here at the main hall we have 6 different selections of things you can look at, and like little stores, vendors, and just showcases. First off, here on the right hand side is the OC Promenade. Here in this first room is a woodworking showcase, so it shows off a lot of woodwork that people have made. In the next room, we move on to the culinary arts section, which here at the entrance you could earn your culinary angel wing, or stay tuned to watch a culinary show that shows you how to do different type of culinary things. And then here on the right side, on the final room of the promenade, we get a art gallery, which of course showcases all the different art that people have made using some unique things, like this is just cardboard, or this that is also just a boxes flattened out to make this amazing design. Each section of the gallery here has a theme to it, so make sure to watch for that theme and notice what you are looking at here at the gallery. And I definitely gotta say that these boxes that are just covered with art are my, oddly enough, favorite ones because they're very unique. And then on the right side, from looking at the hangar, is the pavilion, which houses the festival product, parade product, and the carnival products, which if you enter all these locations, it is looking like a swap meet slash vendor section. So now from the main mall, we move on to the family Fairway, which is basically Carnival Junior. This section is more for like toddlers and little kids who definitely aren't able to ride the bigger rides of the carnival, and here they are able to ride those rides but in a softer kids version of it. And also here at the family Fairway is the Exporium, and here in this section is a little cool off section for toddlers to play like in a sand pit, take little pictures. So here at the Plaza Pacifica is more like a hangout area where you get your beer, you get your food, and you just kind of hang out. You hang out at the eating tables, you hang out at one of the multiple stages. There's like one of the sections that has the most chairs and tables. So like I said, this is mainly just a hangout section, so there's not much to cover here. Hi, what's up?
Hi!
Hi, shout out to you guys. What are your names?
My name's Haley.
Haley and
Zyger.
Zyger. Fair Square doesn't have anything much to offer. It just has a lot of stores that sell hot tubs for some odd reason, and like a Toyota tent center with a bunch of food. The only thing worth of note here is this giant OC Fair billboard that a lot of people like to take selfies at. Other than that, there's nothing much here in this section. And the last section here at the Orange County Fair is the Centio Farm. This is a section that bases it off the farming life, the agriculture, some more animals that they've added, and it houses this tent that has all of this county's largest fruits and vegetables. And this is basically all the highlights here at the OC Fair for 2019. And since a lot of the fair did stay the same from last year, I'm pretty sure this will be the same fair in 2020, 2021, and beyond. So that will be all for me today. If you're new here, want to see more theme park fun, nerd stuff, just fun stuff in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the Orange County Fair, the LA Fair, or any fair in general, make sure to drop that like. Leave down in the comments below what is your favorite thing to do at a fair. Mine is definitely the food, as you were able to tell probably. And as always guys, I hope to see you all in the next video.